EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Set, ready. Go each again.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind. Line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Mike 58, right there. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Prescott to throw this time. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott now from the 50. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. First down carry by Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Hyde. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Right there.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. First down, and they're going to throw without it. He finds his target, John Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
5 wide. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike 5-4. Mike spot forward. Hey, watch the slap, watch the slap. Watch the slap, watch the slap.
50.
Allen
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the slap.
eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Beasley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Now T.J. Yeldon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. Here I come, here I come.
Hey, Delta.
54. Mike 54.
I'm not ready. Alert.
Mike,
Here's Allen to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Yeldon another crack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Mike 54. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
Here's Yeldon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
There we go. 4-8.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
12 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Cowboy first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is caught by Witten, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
This is Yeldon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant. Win the rep, let's go, right here.
Now it's Yeldon running right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Yeldon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, man. Hey, man.
They'll try to right side here with Yeldon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
I'm here all day.
All 52.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Half 10.
48's mic. 48's mic.
Look out.
Here's Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Prescott now, option right. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Middle.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Switch up.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 54. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike's 5-4.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Got him in. It's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Again, we'll see the pistol here. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I'm coming.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Jerry Hughes able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Now he's forced out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
1st down, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 26 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Prescott to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
3rd and long.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Go.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Go.
Now Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
At the 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Allen. And he finds Beasley complete.
Here comes the ball.
Well, Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.